Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Edward Redux, and I've only been that for a few years, actually. I've been doing YouTube for 11 or 12 years. I've kind of lost count. I did my 11-year reaction thing with my girlfriend like months and months ago, so it might be 12 years now, but I'm not quite sure. I started in 2013 when I was 10 years old. Now I'm 21. I'm going to be 22 this year. I'm going to be 22, and well, since YouTube actually freaking was helpful for once and notified me on my phone when I opened YouTube Studio that my channel is officially 4 years old, and that means it's also probably 4 years since I started this channel. You know, those free Doom walkthroughs. Only did a couple of those before I realized that probably wasn't a worthwhile thing to do. And then I think the first video was one that I made when I was 17, and it was basically just a video showcasing that I got called by a scammer, and I decided to call the scammer back and record it, and I posted that video, and I'm pretty sure that video had way too low audio, so yeah, it was crap. Then I did a Mac versus PC thing, which wasn't a re-upload, and then I actually started re-uploading my old content, because for those who don't know, for those who are new here, I actually used to be called iRedMC, and I think I'm still called that on Discord, and that's, well, because that's what my old channel was. It used to be just called Jaden Lemieux, like my actual name, but I created that channel in 2015, and before that I was called Mr. Redstone, or Mr. R. Redstone, and I played, you know, Minecraft on the Xbox 360, and then on my Mac, and then I did a few other videos, like a tree fort video, and yeah, they were all crap, but I was 10, 11, and 12, and that's what I was doing. But then in 2014, my friend decided he didn't want to host my channel on his Google account anymore, because I wasn't actually allowed to have a YouTube channel, so well, he just decided he didn't want to do it anymore for me, so he deleted my old channel, which means all of my videos in my original in their original quality are now gone. All I have are the crappy compressed versions that I kept throughout the years. And kept compressing because I kept, you know, running out of space in my iMac. But after that, I created my 2015 to 2021 channel, which was called Jaden Lemieux, as I said before. And at some point, I changed my name. Changed it a bunch of times. I think I eventually landed on like Jaden's Web MC, which is stupid. And then I created another channel called Jaden's Web, and that went nowhere. I don't even think I posted anything on that. But then I eventually renamed myself to Jaden/Monkey. I think that actually came before Jaden's Web MC, and then I became iRedMC. So that iRedMC channel was basically dead for pretty much its entire existence. I mean, the most subscribers I had was 449. That's right when it was terminated. I had 449 subscribers on that channel. And that was my biggest... Ah, Jesus. And that was my biggest channel. I'm not going to answer that. It's just going to be playing. Yes, that's Doom music. Anyway, so after that, I just did a bunch of things. I basically did a live stream every single day, because I had a lot of time every single day, because when I was, I think when I was 14, I started to just be insanely tired. I was 70 pounds, and I wasn't eating enough, and I had like morning sickness every single morning, super nervous. It's just nothing was going right. I was just in an awful place in my life. So what I did was, eventually when I was 15, I actually dropped out of high school, because I just couldn't go anymore. I was getting there at like 10:30 in the morning, when I was supposed to be getting there at 7:30. So at that point, we were just like, you know what? I'm deciding it is not worth me going there because I'm not learning anything. I'm not having a good time. I'm just wasting my life and time doing something that I can't even do. So I just stopped going because what else are you gonna do? So from then on, I had a bunch of time, and I spent it dicking around with electronics, but also basically just pressing go on the live stream button in the streaming software I used. I forget what it's called. It's like I think it's XSplit, and then I started to use OBS, and then I used Streamlabs, but that was more recent. So I would just click go on XSplit, and then I would just live stream whenever I had time. So I would sometimes live stream for hours, or sometimes I would stream like 3 times a day at different times for like a half an hour each. Basically, just whenever I felt like it, I would just click go, and I would just go do stuff. You know, create a mod, or make, like, fix bugs in a mod I already had, or, like, create random plants in the mod that, like, have names like I would just mash on the keyboard and give an item a name. I would do so much random stuff. I played with friends. I played it on my own. I couldn't speak worth a crap. You know, you can actually go look at all that content in my iRedMC archive on archive.org. If you just type in iRedMC, it'll bring up with a bunch of archive parts, and well, each one of those is a section of videos from iRedMC. 8 terabytes of stuff. So yeah, I did a lot of stuff in that time, in the 7 years that I had that channel. And after that, after I kind of was like, okay, live streaming isn't really getting me anywhere, I want to do some other stuff. I want to actually try uploading stuff. So I would do some videos like the Tree Fort video with my friend Tommy Shea, who actually I still talk to. Actually, he probably just called me. He's probably the one that called me a few minutes ago. But other than that, I just started uploading videos and editing videos, and actually I started editing in 2020. Before I hadn't really done any editing at all. I inserted some text in a video, and I was really proud of it because, well, I just hadn't done any of that before. I felt like a real YouTuber, but I wasn't monetized, so I obviously wasn't a YouTuber because that's the definition of being a YouTuber. So after that, I just kind of got better and better at editing, better and better at making videos, and then, well, I decided I actually just wanted to be like an actual YouTuber. I wanted to do stuff. I wanted to do things that people wanted to watch, and also create content that I'm proud of. And I think those two things mixed together are what are going to make this channel awesome. Even more in the future. Like I haven't really started making videos yet, and it's been 4 years. And actually, on that subject, why has it only been 4 years when I've been doing YouTube for 11 to 12 years? Well, you know, I had my Mr. Redstone channel, then I had iRedMC. What happened to iRedMC? Why do I even have this channel? Why do I put stuff on this channel? Well, I tend to start a lot of drama. I used to not know when to shut my damn mouth, and to that point, today I kind of still don't, but I like to think I'm a lot better than I used to be. I would just start fights for random stuff, like if my friend Mineskater cheated in a game and said he got 100 golden apples from one loot bag, then I would start a fight about it, say they cheated, and to get rid of the golden apples. And of course he wouldn't do it, because he's stubborn, and I didn't know when to stop, so I would just constantly just be mad at him for that. And I would, you know, basically have the online version of a fit. I would leave the game, I would block him, and I was an ass. And I was getting triggered by the people I surrounded myself with. So, it took me a few years to realize that that's just kind of the way he is, and that's just the kind of way a lot of people are. You have to, if you pick person to spend your time with, you pick them, not just, you don't just pick their good parts, like how you have fun with them. You also pick their negativity and their negative parts. But so it took me a while to learn that and to make other friends online. And in fact, my friends list is so big that if I put any, if all the people in my pending friend requests accepted my friend requests, then it would max out my friend list on Discord. I would have 1,000 friends before everyone accepted their friend requests. So yeah, that might be something to deal with. But let's get back to why my iRedMC channel got terminated. Because that's what happened. It got terminated. I tend to start a lot of drama and don't know when to shut up. And I didn't get terminated because of drama. I got terminated because of an editing mistake, or more specifically, a mistake in which I did not edit something out. Which means I didn't edit the video. I just uploaded it raw. And well, what did I upload? Well, I uploaded something not very pretty, and it was inside of a Discord message, inside of a Discord group that I was in, and I was showing off what an ass this random person was being on Discord. I don't know. I don't even know why I posted that. Like I was just dumb, but being dumb aside, I uploaded that video with some very, very gross thing happening in a GIF in the video for about 20 seconds of the video that was like 4 minutes. And one day I looked up on my TV, because I was watching videos on my TV, and this was like a couple days after I uploaded the video, and I look up at the TV and I look and I'm signed out. Like I just get kicked out to the login on YouTube on the TV. So I go to try to log in again. I try to select the iRedX channel. The iRedMC channel. I've been saying Redux for so long, it's... sorry. Go and try to sign into that channel, and it wasn't in the list. So I log back in. It's still in the list. This was at 2 a.m. that day, or that night, and I would spend several hours slowly discovering what had happened. Eventually, the next day at like 5 a.m., I go on my phone and I try to go onto the URL that I had like cached in my history for the channel, like the channel URL. I try to go there, and it says the account's been terminated for like because of policy, and on like nudity and stuff. And so I'm like, oh, what? I thought I was wrongfully terminated for so long, until someone told me that oh yeah, this is what it was, and because I watched the video when it came out, and I was like, oh shoot, I did make a mistake. And in fact, I actually looked back in the video, and yeah, it was like 20 seconds of this disgusting GIF, and yeah. I vowed never to let that happen again. And thankfully that channel was not very big. However, I put a lot more man hours into it than someone like me should admit. But I put, 8 terabytes of content into that channel. That should tell you how much content there was. Most of it was crap, but a lot of it, some of it was good and funny, and not really good, but funny. And some of it was drama, but it didn't need to go down the toilet to that one mistake. In fact, that was the only strike I'd ever gotten. In fact, I didn't even get a strike. My channel just got flat out deleted. They probably didn't think I was worth it being on the platform because of the crap I had made and the fact that I was taking 8 terabytes of storage on their servers. I'm not sure if that's a decision they can make, but I'm sure that's a decision that they did make. Regardless of if they should have, because you're supposed to get a strike before you get terminated. You're supposed to get 2 strikes, and the third strike you get terminated. But I didn't even get a single strike. I just got taken down from one. So that was unfortunate, and I've been trying to get that channel back up. Ever since that happened, and each time I'm coming with no luck. So if someone at YouTube is in a good headspace and when they want to help a fellow out, please help me restore that channel, because I didn't even get a strike. I just got terminated. So technically, I was wrongfully terminated, even if the reason put forth was valid. I should have just gotten a strike because it was just a simple mistake. But I would love to have that channel up just for history purposes. I'll pretty much hide any videos that would get me in trouble. Maybe not with you guys, but with the YouTube, thing itself. I don't want it to get taken down again. I have to go through this again. But after that happened, after that channel got terminated, I decided I was just gonna quit. I was so done. But then I realized I was so invested in this being my life that I would just create another channel, try again, try better. And as it turns out, I was right. I know this video is basically made at a time where I only have 12,000 subscribers, but I have 12,000 more subscribers than I did back then. So I'm happy where I am. And I'm only going to get more happy as this channel grows because, well, it's going to. I've barely even started making videos. And that sounds ridiculous coming from someone who ran this channel for 4 years and that has a channel as big as it is. But this channel is still relatively tiny compared to what it will be like, hopefully in 2 years. There might be a short break in 8 months, but not for long. And, what am I planning to do? Because, we're on iRed Redux right now. So what am I doing? Well, I actually run this channel and a few other channels. In fact, I ran some of those other channels as well when I still had iRed MC. But now that I have iRed Redux, and in this modern day, in 2025, which I still have to get used to saying, I have this channel, iRed Redux. I have another channel called Puppermember Productions, which is just my crap, whatever, put up on YouTube thing that I'll just record whatever or find whatever file on my hard drive and upload it to YouTube. It could be anything. It could be the best thing you've ever seen or the worst piece of crap you've ever seen with no audio and 144p. It doesn't matter. So that's my it doesn't matter channel. Just upload whatever I want. The other channel one of the other channels I run is called Demonized Soundtracks, which actually, fun fact, used to be called Demonetized. The demon in demonetized being capitalized, because it was a funny joke. Because YouTube and video game music. Or Doom music, actually, is all I was uploading at that time. So demonetized kind of fit that, but it was cringe, so I got rid of it and replaced that with demonized soundtracks. Because, it's still Doom stuff, but that's basically just the music channel. And I try to upload all my music-related content there. That channel is basically dead right now. However, the videos I've uploaded years ago are still getting views, so who knows, maybe it'll blow up at some point. Probably not, though. But, there's a lot of good music on there. Both are not really by me. There's some good stuff by me, but most of the good stuff on there is by other people that have way more talent than I do. But, okay, so that's Demonized Soundtracks. Another channel I run, which is actually... I might become the main channel soon, because that's actually the channel right now that has the highest production quality for any of this. So, yeah. And that's called Stormin' Chocolate. Stormin' as in, Stormin' with an apostrophe and just ends on an N. And chocolate as in chocolate. And that's a channel that I run with my dad, and he actually pays me $10 per video on there. So, and that's just until, it starts getting monetized, which will probably take a long time, since That channel only has 46 subscribers. That is the smallest channel. I think Demonized Soundtracks has 260 subs, and Peppermipper Productions has 400 something. Probably just as many as Irate MC did. But, yeah, so I run those 4 channels, and I actually plan to run more, but it turns out, well, I don't really have the time for that, and or the motivation, and well, there's no real point to doing that because the 4 channels I have right now, they're going as well as I expected them to go, and in fact, this channel, Irate Redux, I'm going to tell you some plans for the future, for the very near future. Actually, the next big thing, the next big leap I want to do. I want to do something like Cathode Ray Dude is doing. I want to cover something in as much depth as I can. For example, let's take an example of something. Actually, kind of already did a video on this, but that's a good example nonetheless. This EPC. This might look like just a normal EPC. However, it actually has software on it from a mobile forensics unit that was used by the, not the FBI, I forget what it's called. I'm not going to remember what it's called. Some agency. The Drug Enforcement Agency. DEA. Oh my god, I can't believe that took me that long, but has software on it from the DEA, and it still has some scans from, drugs. So, I thought that was interesting. And I did actually cover that in a video, but it was a really bad video, so I'm probably going to, redo that on an actual set and not in my goddamn car, because I actually have the power adapter for it now. It just wasn't there when I had made that video, so I had to do it in a car with the car adapter that the guy sold me with the laptop. But anyway, I plan to do more videos like the iPod Nano with a camera video. That one video, I think, is that might be my best video to date in terms of what I actually want to do coming in the near future. That's what I want to do. That signifies all of it. That is what I want to strive to do, and that is what I will do. We've just been trying to figure out how to do that because, well, actually, I can show you. I can show you right now. This Mac Mini, that's actually an M2 Pro Mac Mini. That, in fact, it was my editing machine when I made that video. And, yeah, it doesn't really do anymore because we have a new camera that shoots at higher bit rates and higher qualities, and it's just harder to work with in terms of the footage. Not this camera. This camera is just a Canon GX10. It's consumer stuff. But anyway, that machine right there, that is a MacBook Pro 16-inch from 2024. That's a brand new machine. And that actually has 48 gigs of RAM, and that means that is my new editing machine. Yes, I edit on a laptop. And in fact, that's what this thing is for. This is a network interface controller, or a NIC, and this connects to the USB-C port on this MacBook Pro, and what that does is, well, it's basically a 10 gig network interface, which means I have a 10 gig or 1 gigabyte, theoretically, link from this, or from that computer down there, from me sitting here, so I can edit right here, from there all the way to that, actually to both of those, and then to this. Actually, no, to that Mac Mini, which, since that used to be my editing machine, the storage that I was editing off of is still connected to it, and that's this and that. This has OBS recordings and a lot of other crap, and this has everything else, including the dates folder, which has pretty much everything going back a couple of years, since 2023. And that's where all the camera footage goes. So I edit off of this. So I have a 10 gig link from this box to this laptop when I'm sitting right here, so I can, well, do my stuff. And, well, that's kind of the workflow right now. Import all my footage down here, edit on the couch, probably not watching TV, but I probably could if I could. Or I probably could if I wanted to, I mean. But, yeah, that's the workflow, and, well, I want to do videos. I want to do more videos like that iPod Nano video. And yes, one of the iPod Nanos did have a camera. The iPod Touch was, in fact, not the first one to get a camera. If you want to know that story, watch that video. It's actually like I said, one of the videos that I am most proud of on this channel so far. But the next few like actual videos like that I've spent a lot of effort on will be better than that. So look forward to that, and say yay to 4 years on this channel for whatever that's worth. I've been doing this a long time, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing this for way longer than that. You know, I'm probably going to be running this channel for the next decade, hopefully. When I have kids that will probably, you know, put a child-shaped net over the channel to where I just won't have the time for it anymore. But until then, I look forward to being here for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream, short, or video, whatever that may be. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great rest of the year.